Since the beginning of time, humanity has sought to understand the age of the world. How long has it existed, and how much time remains? In the vastness of space and time, we find ourselves pondering these eternal questions. At the time of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he stated that what remained was half a day, a cryptic statement that scholars interpreted to mean 500 years. Born in 839 AD in the Islamic Golden Age, he left behind an extraordinary legacy of historical and literary works. He penned numerous works on grammar, language, and literature, showcasing his mastery of Arabic, the language of the Quran. His contributions to Islamic scholarship are monumental, shaping the course of religious and historical studies for centuries to come. Now let's get back to our discussion on the prophetic timeline and the fascinating insights it offers. His magnum opus, The History of the Prophets and the History of the Sects, stands as a testament to his dedication to preserving the rich heritage of Islam, because it plays a vital role in preserving the authenticity and reliability of prophetic traditions like the one we are discussing. Al-Tabari meticulously documented these narrations, ensuring their accuracy and integrity. The chaos and upheaval we witness can be interpreted as signs of the end times. Some see the wars, conflicts, and natural disasters as evidence that we are living in the final days. Others point to the rapid pace of technological advancement and the changing social norms as indicators of a world on the brink of transformation. These signs serve as reminders of the uncertainty and fragility of our existence, urging us to remain vigilant and prepared. They challenge us to reflect on the state of humanity and the choices we are making as a society. Furthermore, these signs also offer a sense of urgency, motivating us to take action and address pressing issues. They call for global cooperation and unity as we face common challenges such as climate change and social inequality. In Islamic scholarship, the accuracy of a report is validated by its end. The message of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, transcends the boundaries of time. It is a timeless call to righteousness, justice, and compassion. Let us embrace this message and strive to be the best versions of ourselves. Let us use our time wisely, for it is a precious gift from God. May the insights shared in this journey inspire you to live a life of purpose and meaning. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, may you find peace and enlightenment in the words of the Prophet. Remember, time is in the hands of God. This is a rigorous system that ensures the authenticity and reliability of Hadith, the collection of Prophet Muhammad's sayings and teachings. Join us in the next episode as we uncover more fascinating stories and teachings from the past. Subscribe now and never miss out on our thought-provoking discussions. Together, let us continue to learn, grow, and deepen our understanding of the world around us. Each narration has a specific isnad, which is a sequence of individuals who have transmitted the hadith from one generation to the next. Only those hadith with strong and unbroken isnads are considered authentic and accepted as valid sources of religious knowledge. This practice is crucial because it helps to safeguard against any alterations or fabrications. By tracing the chain of narrators, scholars can verify the credibility of each person involved in the transmission. They examine the narrator's integrity, memory, and connection to the previous narrator, ensuring that the hadith has been passed down accurately. This stringent process ensures that the hadith we have today are indeed genuine accounts of the Prophet's teachings. The emphasis on the isnad highlights the importance of preserving the oral tradition and the role of human agency in transmitting religious knowledge. It also allows scholars to assess the trustworthiness of the hadith and determine their authenticity. Some scholars, however, had different viewpoints. For example, Kaaba proposed that the world would exist for 40,000 years. Some scholars believe that the Prophet's statement about the remaining time being half a day is a literal prediction. They interpret half a day as referring to an actual period of 12 hours. According to this view, the world will continue to exist for another 500 years before reaching its end. This interpretation suggests that humanity has roughly half a century left to reflect on its existence and prepare for what lies beyond. However, other scholars offer a different perspective on this prophetic statement. They propose that the phrase half a day should be understood metaphorically, rather than literally. In this interpretation, the length of time is not meant to be precise, but rather symbolic. The metaphorical understanding suggests that the world still has a significant amount of time remaining, perhaps thousands of years. This interpretation acknowledges the vastness of time and the uncertainty of when the world might end. Ultimately, these different interpretations highlight the complexity and richness of prophetic discourse. Whether the remaining time is 500 years or an undetermined amount, the core message remains clear. We should cherish our time on earth and live each day to the fullest. The Prophet's teachings serve as a reminder to prioritize what truly matters and prepare for the inevitable end of our earthly existence. Nevertheless, Ibn Abbas' narration is widely accepted among Muslims. If this is true, then by the time of the Prophet, approximately 6,500 years had already passed. That means there were only 500 years left until the end. But it was his meticulous record of prophetic traditions that truly set him apart. One day with God is like 1,000 years for us. This analogy invites us to reflect on the cycle of day and night and the inevitable approach of dusk. Just as the sun sets each evening, signaling the end of a day, our time on earth is also drawing to a close. This realization should serve as a reminder that our days are numbered and that we should not waste them. It is a call to action, urging us to make the most of our time while we still have it. Moreover, the Prophet's comparison between the remaining time and the last part of the day emphasizes the need for vigilance and preparation. Just as darkness falls and the chill of night sets in, we should be aware that significant changes are on the horizon. It is a time for introspection and reflection, encouraging us to examine our actions and ensure we are on the right path. The Prophet's teachings remind us that we should not wait for the darkness to engulf us before seeking guidance. Instead, we must strive to live a life that is pleasing to God, characterized by righteousness and good deeds. This concept challenges our linear perception of time and invites us to consider the vastness of divine existence. When we contemplate the fact that a single day in the presence of God transcends our comprehension, it puts our own temporal concerns into perspective. This teaches us to focus on what truly matters and to live each day as if it were our last. Furthermore, this concept reminds us of the fleeting nature of time and the importance of making the most of every moment. Life is short and unpredictable, and we must cherish the time we have been given. By embracing this mindset, we can strive to make a positive impact on the world and leave a lasting legacy. Al-Tabari possessed an uncanny ability to collect and analyze Hadith, the sayings and teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He delved into the depths of Islamic literature, unearthing gems of wisdom that had been passed down through generations. With a critical eye, he sifted through various sources, ensuring the authenticity and reliability of each tradition he documented. However, this is not where the story ends. There's more to this prophetic timeline than meets the eye. So stay tuned as we uncover the layers of meaning hidden within these ancient words. Join me as we embark on a captivating journey through the prophetic timeline revealed by one of the greatest Islamic historians, al-Tabari. as he recorded the enigmatic predictions that reveal the secrets of our existence. Prepare to be amazed as we explore the profound insights offered by the ancient seers, uncovering the hidden patterns and cycles that govern our world. Together, we will delve into the depths of their wisdom and gain a deeper understanding of the age of the world, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the message that echoes through time. Get ready to have your mind blown and discover the truth that lies at the intersection of history and prophecy. So, according to Ibn Abbās, the world is part of a cosmic cycle, one of the weeks of the other world. Its total duration, 7,000 years. But first, let's take a step back and appreciate the brilliance of al-Tabari, the man who recorded these prophetic traditions. In addition to his historical pursuits, al-Tabari was also a gifted writer and a prolific author. We have established that according to Ibn Abbās, the world is like a week in the afterlife, consisting of 7 periods of 1,000 years each. It is important to note that in Islamic teachings, time is often viewed differently. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once described the remaining time as the last part of the day. Before we move on, let us talk about the chain of transmission. Now let us discuss what some scholars have said about the meaning of the phrase half a day and whether it refers to 500 years. There are many signs in the world today that make people wonder, are we truly at the edge of time? As we conclude this exploration of the prophetic timeline, let us remember that while time may be fleeting, hope is eternal. We have come to the end of our journey through time, but our exploration of history and faith continues.